What are we doing, Lizzie?
We're tidying out the van.
Why are we tidying out the van?
Because we're going to do a few little bits to it. So there's a few different bits of electrics that I want to sort. So I'm going to have some new different lights in the bedroom area, some lights in the cupboards. I'm going to redo the kitchen. So I've got a new sink to go here, and I'm going to sort out the cupboards, doors. And then in the back, I'll show you the back. We're going to tidy all this out. We're going to take everything out today, and then the idea is that we're going to make a system where we can put 2 more bikes in here. So maybe a drawer or something, but we need to raise the bed in order to do that. So a couple of weeks work, and then we'll show you the finished item. Well, we've taken the back off, taken the bed out, and good news is I don't think we'll need to remove this wall because the lats are actually, they'll be able to take the lats out, so that's good news. Bit less work.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Job.
Yeah, obviously I need to sort the electrics out in the back here as well, so this light and that light aren't working at the minute because of the electrics down there, so that'll be the first job, so that then when you're working in the back you've got light in the back.
Nice.
Yes, good stuff.
So what's next?
What is next? Well, I've made a plan for the electrics already, and I've got all the stuff, so I'll probably start doing that. And then you'll do all the measurements for this, and then you can work on that. Hopefully I've finished your area, so we're not working in the same area. And then I'll do the kitchen.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So it's my job to figure out how to get the bikes in the back of this van. So what we've figured out so far is that we don't need the drawer system that we originally thought, because the back wheels are going to have enough clearance with the bed being just an inch or so higher. So that's good. So now I'm just going to have a look on Amazon and see if I can find something to hold the axles on the forks, and see if we can get everything nice and secure.
The worktop just split in half. Well, not just split in half, it's split in half. So every time you leant down on it, it was, in half. And then, so yeah, but it made that bit come out easier. So now I need to get this bit out.
We're leaving the side bits in.
I think I'm going to have to take them out. I wanted to take them out anyway, but I was struggling. Yeah, we will.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it. So we have created enough carnage for one evening.
Yeah, we have.
We've got a cup of tea, and we're going to call it a night. See you next time.
Bye. Good morning. So this is day 2 of the van faff. So this morning I've only got a couple of hours, but I'm just gonna I've got a label maker, so I'm just gonna label up the wires that I've already put in there. The wires that are already in situ, just so that a bit further on down the line, when my memory fails me, then I'll know where they go back together. So I'm just going to spend a bit of time doing that, and later Lizzie will thank me for it. So when I made the van, I put all the control panels on here, and my intention was to make a little door so that it'd make it really easy to access, but I didn't, because I was in a rush. I was living in the van at the time, so I decided this time I'm going to take this off and sort out the electrics obviously behind there, and then make a sort of access panel in the door there. So I'm just going to try and take this off and see what's behind there. So my next job is to take this reading light off. I'm going to use the wire that's behind here, hopefully, fingers crossed if it's long enough, and take it up to the top corner where I'm going to put a different reading light, so we've both got a reading light above our heads, because this one we knock in the middle of the night and it comes on in our face and all that kind of stuff. So wish me luck.
10 hours later.
Well, that didn't quite work. I couldn't get the wire out from this end, and also it's not long enough, so I have run a new wire along the top and then threaded it down, and then down to that's where the fuse box currently is.
What you up to, Lizzie?
Well, I've changed this panel. So this was the one that was in the van that's got 5 switches. This has got 8 switches. And what we realised, we needed more USB ports to charge things up in the front. So I've taken the USB port out of there and put it into here. So now we've got 2 USB ports. So this will go in the front. And then this is going to go in the garage. So we've got some switches for the lights, and then we've got 2 like cigarette charger type ports, which can be for pumps and like paddleboard pumps and stuff like that. So just doing some faff. I am just switching out the fuse box. The other one only had 6 in, and it's getting a bit overloaded, so I'm putting a 12 fuse box in. But it obviously is in the smallest spot ever.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm quite comfortable. But yeah, just a bit fiddly. I'm gonna make all these wires nice and neat as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today.
So we're now a few days into the build. Lizzie's doing amazing work in the kitchen. I'll say hi, Lizzie. So now it's my time to start measuring up and building the bed back up. But first of all, we need to remove this panel just here, and start putting the bikes in. Oh my God, I'm so hungover, I can't talk right now. So we need to take this panel out, put the bikes in, and then we figure out what the final height of the bed Figure out what the final height of the bed's going to be. Figure out what the final height of the bed's going to be. So, catch you in a bit. Oh my God, that was impossible.
And what I'm going to do today is, I'll tell you what I did yesterday first. Put in the new sink. So drilled a hole that now goes into that new trap. Pretty snazzy. I need to put some sealant in there so that it stops moving around. And then I've put the tap in, but I just need to wire the tap back into its starter. And I've squared up the front of the cabinets because I must have been got wonky eyes when I was doing it the first time. So I've done that. I've taken the doors off, and I will figure that out another time. But I'm going to drill, so just draw around this with a hob, and then I'm going to drill the hob, cut the hole, put that back in, and then it's pretty much good to go. And then this area, which is, I need to osmo this actually. I need to take everything back off and osmo it so that it's waterproof. So hopefully I'll get that done today. What we are doing now is putting the electrics back together for the tap, because it's got an automatic switch. It has to be into the electrics, so I just need to stick this over there. And when I took it all to pieces, because I know what my brain's like, I marked it all up. So this is the negative to the negative. And then negative to negative. Hang on a minute, what's occurring? Is that it? Oh no. And then this part is for the other bit. Brown and blue. What does brown and blue mean?
Brown's usually live, blue's usually neutral.
Well, we'll go with that then. So negative to negative, and then these are two. What? Oh dear, what a donkey.
Did you take any pictures whilst you were taking that apart?
No, I did not. That doesn't make sense, does it? This is for the, yes, this go, yes, okay. So then, do they go in there? See, this is why my brain stops working.
One eternity later.
This goes in here. Okay.
Hey.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! There you go. Easy.
So I've just had some success with the bed frame. I have been in the back garden chopping it all and then screwing it all together, and it's fit first time, absolutely millimetre perfect. So, time to get some bikes in here, double check that our calculations are correct and that they all fit.
And the idea is that it soaks in and makes this a really nice smooth finish. It smells delicious, but also it will repel the water, so this is a better option in my opinion to varnish. So that'll soak in and then I'll give it another coat, so I'll show you the finished article after. It's like a laser puzzle in here, apart from without the lasers and lots of clamps instead. So I have just glued the cladding bit by bit and some tiny little pieces, so I really hope that they've stuck properly in the right place anyway. So I've now got a little kickboard at the bottom, if you can see that, which is cool. And then once they're dry, I can put the doors back on. They're a bit higher this time, so that's good. And then we can put it all back together. Oh, I'm going to paint them blue. How exciting.
Okay, so there we have it. All 4 bikes are now secured in the garage, all except for this one, because we need, I need to angle grind down the, what's the name of them?
Screws?
I need to axle grind down the axle stands. What did I say?
Axle.
I need to angle grind down the axle stands to make it fit, because the spaces that came with them don't quite fit the RockShox forks. But yeah, that's a job for another night. I think we're just about done in the garage now. Well, that was disappointing. No sparks at all. It's hot. Really hot. Gloves? No gloves. Nope. So that's it. We've got all 4 bikes now secured in the back of the van. Just got to do the last couple of planks to secure the back wheel, but all these axle stands are now in. So yeah, good to get the bed back in now. Can you see those holes all right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm now on the other side. Let me just line this up with the line. Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Excellent. That's one. Oh. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Right, let me check and see if this wheel fits in that. Oh, it's tight, but snug as a bug in a rug.
Right.
Right, now I'll try the actual bike. Bob on.
Perfect.
Oh. If you can see quite the predicament that Lizzie's in here. She's laid down.
Oh God, I'm stuck.
Have you managed to get the screw in?
No, I'm not. Not at all. Right, do you want me to show you what we've been doing? Come on. So, lots of progress. Blue doors. Put the doors back on there as well, so they're all nice and snug. I think I need to paint this this middle bit, but in there. We've got the wastewater and the clean water, the gas, and all the cleaning stuff in there back in. So that's all nice and tidy again, which is nice. Got the bin back on there. So I finished the sideboard, so I've put the hob back in and made the chopping board for the sink. That goes on there. And then I've put the draining board in there, so that all fits nicely. What else I've done is the lights. So lights in the cab here. Although I knew they were going to fall down, so I need to come up with a better solution for that. Just because of the change in temperature, it's always, nothing ever sticks. So I need to come up with a solution for that. But it means that we've got light in the cupboard as well. Because I've managed to get the earth just there, which was the problem I was having before, but that works nicely. The next thing that I need to do is just do a panel here, so just so that you can't see into the cupboard. So that's that bit, and then the other bit that I've done is so the table. So we've got the stand part there. So when we need to eat, we'll just roll that back. Get the table out of here. Table leg. That just fits in there. And on there. And then it's perfect for eating our din-dins. And then this side too. Because that was the biggest problem we were having. We had a table before that was underneath the bed and it pulled out, but that meant that the person sat here couldn't eat the dinner. So it was very much sort of on your knee. So this is quite cute. And I think that's pretty much it. What I've been up to. What have you been up to?
Action!
So I've just, so you can see how we've got like the tongue and groove on here. I've done the same, so it goes all the way up this side. So I've just used the No More Nails and clamped all of that together. So that should be dry next time we come in the van. And then my next job is to continue like this, but on this side, and make the door for the sort of, so I can get up to the back of these electric panels. So I'll just show you what that looks like. So it's going to sort that out next time. Ben's been sorting the back panel out. So he's just used the one that we had there already. So that fits nicely now, and that's nice and secure. And then my next job is to put some wooden edging around the top, which will then house those light strips. And then we'll also have 2 little reading lights in each of the back corners too. So we're nearly there. Good morning. So I've come back into the van to do a bit more work, and let's just take these clamps off and see if this is stuck. Fingers crossed. It's really difficult when you're doing like the No More Nails stuff, because it has to have so much pressure on it, and if you don't have the right points, which thankfully on this one we did, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do the next bit, which is round the corner, so might have to come up with a different solution for that one. But yeah, that's all nice and fixed on. So I'll just paint that blue and paint that panel blue, and then that'll all look nice. Then I'm going to put some sort of edging, so like this. I'm going to put that up, this edging, that edge, and that'll finish it off nicely. I'm just on with a few different jobs at the same time, because with no more nails I just have to wait for that to set. You've seen me put one of the sides of the lighting like edges, or I don't know what I'm going to call it, bath edging for the ceiling, which the lighting will go in and it'll hide some wires there. So I've just glued the other couple of pieces that will then go to the back, but I've got to wait for all of that glue to dry, so I'm just trying to find little jobs that I can finish off. So I've added the extension cable down there that's now plugged into the converter down there, so that we can charge the bikes up. I need to take this door off because our mattress is too high for the door, so that's just going to be a hole, but that's fine because I can repurpose the hinges on this. That's going to be the door. And then I've ordered some vinyl wallpaper that is like a mountain scene, so that's going to go across the back and along there, so that should look really nice, and that should come between Christmas and New Year, I think. So that'll be a little job for Christmas. And yeah, so it's going well. I think there's not that much left to do. Managed to get all of the wallpaper off, ready for the new stuff to come. Action! Action! Right, we're ready to set off on an adventure, so we need to give you an update on van stuff, van faff. We'll start at the back. So we managed to get all 4 bikes in there. Obviously you've seen the build as we've gone along, but we put in the shelf, one shelf, just so we could take our kit with us, but there'll be more shelves getting put in there, but that's all ready to go. Shoes are in. So the bed's made, it's ready. Lights there, ready for a romantic night. We just need to fill up our kit and put our clothes in the cupboard and swivel the chair around, pack the fridge, and we're ready to go. But yeah, it's all pretty much done. Obviously there's still a few bit of painting to do, which that'll get done probably in the next year or so, because I know what we like. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for staying with us through the rest of our refurb, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Are you gonna stop?